We'll go ahead and unmute then. So, hello everybody, and welcome to the next exciting episode of this our blessed Daemon Machina.
Woo!
It is.
I'll be fully attentive in just 1 second.
It has been a little while. We'll see how much we can keep the pace up in the coming weeks, but for now, we can at least play for tonight. As always, I am your host and DM, Lack the Watcher, and above me is Evan and Carly.
Yeah.
Our Dastin and our Estrid. And below me, we have Leah, our Visera.
Hi, Leah.
I'm going by what it appears on my screen, so. Is she there? Can we hear her?
Leah?
There we go.
I hear me now?
A little bit.
Now
Oh, good. Okay. I don't know what was going on. I was like, it's not flashing. It's not highlighting me. What the hell?
All right, so we are missing a couple players tonight. I will be taking the role of Peony for the evening. And we'll just see how Benedict is played for the night. Well, why is Evan looking at Carly like that?
because I was finishing up on my phone.
Oh,
No,
okay.
You were getting all pissy about it.
No, I was looking at you because we're depending on you to play Benedict.
Oh, I can.
Okay, this will be interesting. We'll see how long the episode actually goes for. Considering we're down a couple players, but all right. So we will. Why don't we get into some announcements first, if anybody has any? So.
I quit my really toxic job that was giving me 60-hour work weeks. And yeah, and my mental health's been getting a lot better. And I'm gonna be a full-time nanny in a week, hopefully half a week, but we'll say a week because my background checks still need to go through.
Nice.
But yeah, it's gonna be super fun. I'm gonna work with a little boy that has high functioning cerebral palsy, and then 2 young kids of somebody that actually hilariously used to know my sister. We just found out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. What, sir?
All right.
What?
So, any other announcements?
Come here. You wanna touch it?
We're in a new place. I don't have the video on right now, but we're in the new apartment.
Yay! Congrats.
Indeed.
Whatever.
All right. Last call for announcements.
Evan, you want to talk about what you just bought yourself? Because it's kind of cool.
Oh, I bought an extendable mic stand so that I can now hang like above my head and not just sit on my desk and take up space.
It looks like a podcast booth. It's kind of cool.
Nice. Very nice.
That's what I see up in the corner.
Yep. Here, hold on.
It's like a boom.
Noise.
Yeah, I got one of those arms. The mic's different, though.
Hey.
All right, then. I think with that, we will go ahead and get started with the next episode of this, our blessed Daemon Machina, The Ritual. In our last episode, our intrepid heroes found themselves back at the University of Sergio's old schooling, where they encountered a couple of robotic beings who would later be revealed to be the mysterious and enigmatic Rampart Ironglaive. But
Such a name.
yeah.
I love it.
But through their discovery and through their exploration of the university, they managed to find exactly what they were looking for. A possible cure for Dastin's ailment of dealing with Dis. So the heroes find themselves back at Sergio's home and are now preparing for the big event. So, Peony oh, yeah, okay, no. All right, yeah, go ahead, Estrid. Sorry.
I apologize. I have a technical question as Carly.
Okay.
because I've never played somebody else's character, I can just look at Josh's character sheet.
You
Right?
should be able to.
Yeah.
You should be able to. You just can't roll dice.
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Well, I mean,
Today, but
she still can, but she's just gonna have to roll it as an actual like dice or something like that. So.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to the campaign, and for some weird reason, it's not letting me.
Here, I'll
That's why
do
I
it.
was asking you. I appreciate that. I apologize, Liam. Please continue.
No, it's okay. So, Peony basically decides, okay, guys, I'm gonna go check out my new stuff for now. But and she gives a little thumbs up and says, "Good luck with the whole, thing. I'm gonna be over here. I have a lot to think about, so I'm just gonna go." So.
Essen just kind of looks over where she's flying off, like, where's she off to?
Peony hears you from behind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So Sergio comes around and basically says, "Well, if you need time to prep, we can."
I think we'll be okay.
Prepping for what?
Oh,
Wait, is
Dastin.
Dastin even there?
Yeah, he should
No.
be. No?
Okay.
Is he
And
not?
the question stands. Prepping for what?
We're gonna have a party. And
Roll a
that's-
deception check.
Yeah.
And Evan, what would you roll? Like a Constitution saving throw or something
Oh,
there?
my goodness.
Insight.
Insight? Okay.
You said do a what? A persuasion?
Yeah.
No
Deception. Yeah, it's gonna have to be deception. And you're gonna have to do insight, Evan.
Okay.
Good thing my deception's really freaking solid. You're gonna beat a 15.
Because Dastin is just such a happy fellow who wants to be friends with everyone, I'm actually going to give myself disadvantage for this.
Okay.
19
God, okay.
and 15.
So wait, because I got a 15 and he got a 15.
If it
how
meets
we
it,
go?
it beats it.
Oh, this
And
is
Dastin
interesting.
just and Dastin just kind of looks at you like, party for what? I mean, all we did was just beat giant robots.
Oh, you know, me and Benedict, we're trying to start. Where are we currently, Liam? It's been so long.
We're at Sergio's house. We're back at Sergio's house.
We're gonna try and get some business. We invited some business people
To do some businessing.
Business.
Yeah, business.
Paperwork.
We got a happy one, and Benedict jumps in and goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna do some of the sampling, and Esther's gonna do the paperwork." And I say,
In the background is just like her. She's basically like face palming, like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that this is happening." And Sarah actually just looks at Jackson and goes, "I found a really interesting book. I think you might want to read."
Dastin
"Yeah."
instantly forgets about Estrid and Benedict, and then
Thank
just
God.
then just walks over to Visera like, "Oh, where is it?"
Sergio gives Estrid a very confused look and just says, "I guess I'll go prep for the party then." And Terry's not far behind and says, "Yeah, I'll go help too."
Soon as Dastin's out of earshot with Basira and it's just Benedict and Esther in the room, Benedict goes, "Party?" And I panicked!
Really? Yeah. All right.
Book, Esther, just mention books.
Yeah.
Just mention books, and he'll just forget everything.
I'll tell you all right now. Either mention a book or that you found a really cool looking insect, and Dastin will just be all over that.
All right.
By the way, Sarah's got a book that's like full of all kinds of different insects from like different regions that she's just like going through with Jackson, and she's like, "I've never seen this bug, although the pincer's on it."
This
And
She actually
is why I never want to be the leader of a D&D party because I am horrible under pressure.
You realize that now it's especially going to happen sooner or later. I will make it happen in one of my campaigns.
You better hope your in-game husband doesn't die, Carly. I'm just saying.
Wait, why would he die currently?
Because it's
No reason.
Dungeons and
Anyway.
Dragons. That's why anyone can die.
That's fair.
But yeah, while Vasir is going through the book with Dastin is it's kind of sad because I know he's been duped, but he's totally fallen for it. He is showing such passion and love for just life and animals and all that stuff. Like he legitimately believes that Vasira is interested in learning about this stuff.
All right. She looks at Benedict.
My
That's your
hyperfixation. Sorry.
When am I gonna go? Pretty much. So, how are we gonna do this? Am I gonna like sneak up behind him and just like cast sleep, or what? Because how are we gonna do with this? And Benedict says like that's the thing I've been kind of trying to figure out. Well, if Vasira didn't leave, we could ask her because she's really good at coming up with the plan, but she's got him distracted.
And I love it as Benedict and Estrid look over at Vasira, like Vasira's holding the book for Dastin, but she's also basically sizing Dastin up at the same time as she's like holding the book for him to look through.
Well, are we just gonna go right into it? Because I could try.
By the way, Dastin has no idea that Vasira's like examining him.
It's just like a Fleischer or like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon where just some character has no idea that he's being attacked right now. So
I'm gonna have Estrid walk right over to Dastin and say, Dastin, I have really bad news.
Well, what is it? Are you okay?
He's been canceled, and she
What?
puts her hand on him and casts sleep.
sleep.
Sleep! Hold on, I need to know.
Wait. Okay. First of all, okay, you have that, right, Carly? You have sleep.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm looking at it right now.
casting that to be as a front. I'm casting it at second level.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like militant or anything, but I was really confused there for a second that you even had that. So.
Oh yeah, don't you remember at the beginning of the campaign we never got into fights because
Right.
Damn it, Carly.
It just works, but it only works for a minute. So this is just how we're gonna get you, I think, on the table.
You actually have to technically roll a 5d8 first, and if the roll is higher than my hit
5d8?
points, it works.
I did not know that because
That's
mine just
nuts.
says sleep, but yeah, look at that. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Roll
you're
5 different dice for that spell? That's ridiculous.
I'm looking at right at here. The spell sends creatures into a maximal slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. So your roll has to be higher than my hit points.
What's your hit points?
I'm all about
59.
Yeah,
That's not possible.
That doesn't math, but okay. Fuck it. Why
Yeah.
not?
Let's see.
I never even knew that because it doesn't really say on the thing.
She
It
would
just
have to
says
roll all like 8s.
even that wouldn't work. Max is 40 for that.
That's right, yeah.
Shit. So the plan kind of wasn't gonna work to begin with. was it?
So Dastin's just like,
Dastin's just been told that the party's been canceled.
yeah.
And then he
I
thinks you're
lost
just-
his spell slot.
And then he thinks that you're giving him like a comforting hand on the shoulder.
I actually feel kind of bad for Carly. I'm like, wow, that just screwed her over. Jeez.
And then hearing the bad news that Estrid has given Dastin, who again completely believes this because now that he's been distracted by the book,
Yeah.
he
Contingency plan.
actually then gives you like, oh Estrid, I'm so sorry. Do you need a hug or something?
God, I don't even have calm emotions. Yes, I do. Can I say it's okay? Hey, come here. And I pull him into a big hug, and I guess I don't even know if that would work because he's already calm. And as Esther's hugging him, she looks both at Benedict and Basira, giving her like, I don't know what to do now.
I mean, I don't mean to railroad, but you
powerful.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to railroad a little here, Carly, but you may want to look at what your husband can do right now.
Oh my God. Hop on.
All right.
Because I feel like Josh would be like, all right, what can I do right now? So
I
Yeah.
don't
This
know
is
she
minor illusion. Press
look at his.
alarm. Man,
Oh, because Justin's really into bugs. He could do like a really interesting bug that maybe he saw in a book and put it like right by the table so we can force Dastin on the table.
that is entirely up to you.
I say why the fuck not? We already threw the plan out the window because the original thing didn't work. To cast minor illusion, go up, scroll up.
Wait, Benedict has suggestion.
Oh, good call. Okay. Thank
Great
you.
plan, Dastin.
Sarah actually looks at Eric. Oh my God, words.
It's been a while.
Words are hard apparently today. Sarah looks at Benedict and Estrid and goes, I think we might be able to plan another party just for our group. We've been working so hard lately.
Benedict's gonna look at Dastin and say, Dastin, it would be really fun if we played like a party. I'm sorry, I thought you were finished.
Well, because Visera's kind of looking at them like we need another play. Like she's giving Esther and Benedict that like eyeing over to the side, like we need to come up with another plan. And she looks at Dastin and goes, Dastin,
Yeah?
would you mind? I think that Peony might have some gadgets that would be really quite entertaining. Maybe she could come up with something that would create a show for us to relax with. Would you mind asking her?
Oh, that's actually going to be very interesting. I've never really documented technology and artificer made things before. Oh, this is going to be exciting. And Dastin just starts walking right out the door.
And Estrid look at Visera like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. And Benedict goes, okay, new plan. I cast suggestion and we make him lie on the table. And then Estrid casts calm emotions so that he doesn't freak out when he finds out what's going on.
He's such a trusting person. Have we thought of just asking him to trust us?
I think Dastin would be fine with that, but I don't. This is Esther talking, sorry. I think Dastin would be fine with that, but I don't know if Dis would be. That's my issue.
Yeah, that's true. I just don't know how we would still even get Dis out.
And then Estrid says that's why maybe casting calm emotions might work on both of them. Probably not, but doesn't hurt to try.
I think it's worth a shot.
Why didn't my sleep work? That always works. It's like somebody actually read the spell like they were supposed to and found out that it doesn't work like that.
Technically, it does work. Dastin is just somehow more powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, all of us somehow. I was going to say, Visera's pure source or pure warlock, and she's got 67 health points. So
Yeah.
like,
I think they do that so that you can't really cast sleep on other players, probably.
Yeah, no, that checks. Don't want to get problematic or anything, but they say they look at Visera and say, "Do you want to ask him?" And then hope that nothing bad goes down.
I mean, knowing that Dis would come out to protect Dastin. I know we want Dis out. I don't want to hurt Dastin. It hurts me how sweet he is. It really does.
Yeah, me
Aw.
too.
Like it pains me to my core.
Wait, Leah, what'd you say?
Like, it pains me to my core how sweet he is. I don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I kind of want to protect him like a brother.
Yeah.
And then Benedict says, well, then what are we going to do? Are we just going to keep him in there? Well, we can't do that. Maybe we have been going about this the wrong way. Maybe we just asked him.
I mean, Dis can't know what we're doing, but we need Dis to be in control. And the only way we've really seen Dis in control is when either Daston gets overwhelmed, like really overwhelmed, or if Daston's in serious danger.
So are you saying we gotta jump him? Why do that?
Or we all know how enthusiastic Peony is about talking to Dis. I have to wonder if we just started talking about the potential of Dis and her, you know, conversing about the Daemon Machina, she might do anything to talk to Dis.
I have an idea as well. Yours is probably better. What if we burn a book in front of him or rip pages out?
Okay, you Nazi.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I was gonna say we're going a little Third Reich here, Curly.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to think of someone to make him angry.
I mean, it would. I mean, I'll tell you this right now. It would work.
Yeah.
But dear Lord.
You know what's so funny is that Daston would be offended, but Diz would find that hilarious.
Although
Well-
Dis wants knowledge, so I don't think he would. And Visera actually looks at Esther and goes, no. I like that. Although one of you can cast illusion, right? So you could just make it
Pretend like we're burning a book in front of him. Benedict's a whole lot better at that than I am, and Benedict says, yeah, I am.
what if we made it look like a whole pile of books was burning to really
It hurt.
really draw.
It hurts to be a DM sometimes. I'm just gonna say that.
Sarah at one point she's torn because she's like, poor Daston, he's gonna have a heart attack. But at the same time, I'm really curious and really want to see how this goes down. So the Sarah's like, I'm being true neutral because I'm very torn right now. It'll be interesting. But poor Daston. But
Okay, I guess that's how we're gonna do it.
You guys have no idea how hard it is not to railroad this whole thing right now, honestly. But
I'm sorry, all I can think is that one of my best friends is a librarian.
Wait, who?
April.
Oh, April.
all right, yeah.
Okay.
Sarah's like, all right, so we asked Daston to trust us.
Wait, no, I have a better idea. Ezra says, I cast minor illusion on how to, like, getting the books burning and the bonfire that we're going to create in this living room. And then Benedict can cast suggestion and get Destin to lie on the table. Hopefully this isn't too powerful.
I think we should get Dastin on the table first.
Okay, cool.
Suggestion
Flip
first.
it. Flip
Yeah.
it. Okay, I got you.
To be safe.
Oh my god. What are we doing?
The poor
You're
boy.
traumatizing the bean.
Okay. Here we go. Oh my god, my mom's an English major. She would kill me.
This really makes me wonder what it would be like if Josh actually was here right now.
We're not actually burning books. That's why I said just cast the illusion.
Right.
Burning books. So that we're not actually burning books, because there might be things that are handy in books for later.
All of a sudden I really want to watch oh god, why am I blanking on what it's called?
The Last Crusade? They burned some books in that.
I have no idea where you're going with
Yeah, I
this.
can't help you either.
Tobey Maguire and Reese Witherspoon.
Oh, what is that movie?
What,
It's like my favorite movie of all time.
Yesterwoodland or something or whatever it's called? Or
No, it's like somethingville. Pleasantville.
Pleasantville, that's it, yeah.
Anyway.
All right. So you guys head into the house while Sergio is prepping the event. So
Sergio, how's it going?
not too bad. I haven't done something like this, well, practically ever, honestly, but I think I'm following the instructions pretty well. And you basically just see like some runes and inscriptions written in like etched into the table, basically. And he's basically like, he says, I was thinking of getting a new table anyway, so.
So, I just want to kind of bring you up to speed on the new plan. It's gonna look like we started a fire in your living room, but we're not actually starting a fire in your living room.
And Terry's like, I mean, I am, but.
That's fair. We're gonna try and trick Dastin into thinking that we're burning a ton of books, to kind of get this out.
All right.
Benedict is first gonna cast suggestion, so he lies down on the table, and then I guess it's time to party.
It's time to party.
How much longer do you need?
Not much longer. But, I should warn you that this is going to be a very delicate process. Having Disby activated is going to make things very complicated, but it has to happen, unfortunately.
I was about to say, we need him out, right? In order for it to work.
Yes. Now, and then he basically takes out what looks like a kind of vase or something like that. You can't really see what it is, but like you can't really tell what it's supposed to be, but he's like, the idea is to take the spirit and put it in something else. And he hands you the vase-like thing.
Hey, before we go any further, quick question. What level are we all supposed to be?
8, I think.
Oh, Dastin has never leveled up.
Ever?
No, he's still level 7.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, so they never leveled up the last time.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wait, he's still level 5.
I think I let you guys level up during the whole fighting the big mecha, Rampart's big mecha thing. So
Gotcha.
it's only been like one episode, so
yeah.
You weren't even really doing anything anyway, so it's fine. Honestly, that would have made it harder for Carly to cast sleep anyway. So
I'm gonna quickly.
And I learned.
yeah.
I'm gonna quickly level here.
The power of reading.
All of you, please continue.
All right. Sergio hands the vase over to every vase on every vase. Hands the vase over to over to Estrid and basically says, "The idea is we essentially exorcise the spirit from Dastin. We exorcise Diz, and we sort of focus it into the vase."
Okay.
Now, and you see that it does have a top on it. Now the
Yeah,
trick.
it's got like a little cork or something.
Well, it's basically that. I mean, it's
Okay.
more. You do get
Yeah,
this
you
kind
have
of you do get this kind of strange vibrating sense from the vase. Like it's very minor. It's not like it's just like, oh, this thing feels like it's almost alive for some reason.
It's like
So-
attuned with like powerful,
Yeah.
like good magic.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
oh yeah, Piccolo's in this thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. That was good.
Please continue.
Now the trick after that is how do we destroy the thing?
Well, I mean, if he's in the vase, like we can't really kill a god per se, can we? I feel like we need Viscera here to kind of get the details as well as Benedict. Maybe not Penny. Penny might use that to her advantage. But what do you think? You want me to go call the others when Dastin is?
I suppose we may as well.
All right, I'm gonna go get the others.
Terry's like, I am not sticking around for this. Goodbye.
Bye, Terry.
Goodbye, and good luck, you dumb bastards.
All right, so I go and I get both Viscera and Benedict.
Right.
All right. So, are we ready, or what are we planning? What's going on?
I think we are about as ready as we'll ever be.
Cool. All right. Estrid puts down the vase and looks at everybody and goes, I guess I'll go get Dastin.
And since I'm sure they all explained everything with like, oh, now we'll have to figure out how to destroy it. Viscera, after Estrid leaves to go get Dastin, looks at Sergio and goes, I think that's your problem, since you wanted us to pull this out of Dastin and wouldn't give us any information if we didn't. So I think that's your problem.
Talking to Sergio?
Yeah. Yeah, Sergio. She's like, I think getting rid of this is...
Well, I actually intended to be the one to do it, but all right.
Yeah, all right, then we're on the same page. Perfect. And Viscera goes and just kind of walks over by the table and like takes a seat down because she was like, all right, I need to rest. I need to get myself mentally prepared to telepathically communicate with Dastin in his inner thoughts.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
What do you say?
Well, no, not yet.
Yeah, it's not until the whole thing starts. So
All right.
it's a good thing it's not Benedict, because apparently you can't do that with him. So.
Not unless he allows you to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
if Viscera looked at Benedict and was like he would be able to let her in so they could communicate telepathically.
Right.
But like for Viscera, she just has awakened mind, so she doesn't have to use a spell for it. She can just telepathically communicate.
Yeah, but that's only like a message that they can hear, so we'll have to say it out loud. That's not like him being in his thoughts.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
What is
Message.
message? Yeah, you're just sending a message.
Yeah.
It's not like a back and forth communication.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought so. I was like, dude, I like literally just read it, and I know I did not misread it that badly.
That's really the theme of tonight, isn't it? Reading, honestly.
No, I'm trying to remember because message and sending are different, and with one of them, the other person can send back a message. I think that might be sending though. I think message is just
The
giving a
target
message.
and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only the sender can hear.
That's not like in his mind. trying to talk to Dastin in the mind when Dis is gonna be out and about.
I think it's short communications. I think with message you only have like so many words to communicate with.
Would the whole into his mind aspect even matter?
Yeah, because we're trying to connect with Dastin, so Dastin stays like the prevalent one, and Dis can finally get out. So we're trying to like keep him calm because there's only so much calm emotions can do. That was my thought process behind that. I might be wrong.
Yeah, but if you remember from sessions ago when Peony tried to do message or sending with Dastin, she didn't roll a high enough check and ended up talking to Dis.
I mean, we'll have to wait and see what happens. That's our plan.
I'm gonna say this, like, you guys are just gonna have to take some risks at this point.
If I remember right from a few sessions ago, it's like you have to have one person on the outside doing the spell, and then you have to have somebody inside his mind doing the other portion of the spell. If I remember right from like quite a few sessions ago. Like when we first met Sergio, it was like Benedict's going to be on the outside. Esther's basically calming emotions so Dastin doesn't hurt himself. And then Esther's on the inside doing the spell while Peony's distracting Dis in the conscious plane.
All right.
Yep. That was what I thought the plan was, and I thought Esther was gonna like make him go to sleep so we could get him on the table and like kind of make sure he don't like hurt himself. But that didn't work, so we're doing this chaoticness, which is gonna be kind of fun to RP. Honestly, I'm kind of excited about it.
Have fun, guys. I'd help if I could, but I'm the DM, so you know it's like.
All right.
I mean, I am playing Sergio, but you know.
She looks at Benedict. Esther looks at Benedict and then looks at Nasira and goes, "Yeah, I guess I'll go get him."
Yeah.
And then before she leaves, she glances at Sergio and says, "Think it'll work?"
I know it will.
Miracle.
Wait, I missed it. What did you say?
He kind of gives you a soft smile and says, "I know it will."
Okay, I like your confidence. And she walks out the room.
Sarah looks at Sergio and goes, "You have no idea if this will work, do you?"
I try to have confidence, especially in things like this.
So you have no idea if this will work. Got it.
No, but unfortunately, life is about taking risks, even in the face of danger.
Fair.
There's the image in my head, like in Princess Bride, where the group goes off, and then Billy Crystal and the other. And
Have fun storming the castle.
Like, oh, have fun storming the castle. Do you think it'll work? Not a chance.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Chocolate totally makes it go down easier.
So that means we have to coat Estrid in chocolate so that he can go in, so that she can go into Dastin's mind easier.
I mean that would entice a lot of people, but not Dastin, unfortunately.
Nasira is gonna go in Dastin's mind.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because the Sarah doesn't have to cast any spells for them.
Hey, her base claim is Natalie Dormer, but that's beside the point. And I mean, how do you pronounce Nasira's?
Huh?
Like Eliza, what?
Oh, Emily Debicki.
Thank you.
She was the leader of the Sovereign in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I know.
She was also Princess Diana, yeah.
And she was Jordan and Great Gatsby.
Yep.
I do not remember.
I guess
any of
she still technically is Princess Diana right now, actually.
Yeah,
now that I
and
think
the
about
crown.
it. Yeah.
She was also the main bitch in what was that spy movie with Henry Cavill? The man from Uncle.
Yeah, the man.
Oh, okay, anyways.
Anywho, sorry.
Into it.
Okay, so Bird goes up to Petey's room, knocks on the door. Hey guys, we're all ready for you downstairs.
And you can see Dastin and Peony have somehow cobbled together what basically looks like an upside down chandelier of just metal parts, and it shoots water from like one end to another end. Like, have you seen like the bouncing waters at like Disney World or something?
Yeah.
Sure. And it's like water shoots from one end, goes into another, and it just kind of bounces around. Dastin and Peony just kind of look at Estrid and go like, eh?
Peony says, it's an art piece.
Some meat more.
Yeah.
That looks great. If you guys want, you can bring it with us to the party.
Oh,
Yeah,
goody.
Yeah, give me just a moment. Peony,
It'll make a
you stop.
fantastic centerpiece.
Yeah, it'll be a nice centerpiece for the table. There you go.
It's hilarious because I know precisely what all of your plan is, and I am
Yeah,
just loving.
you got to act like you have no idea what's going on.
And it's hilarious when I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Peony, you spot me, I'll carry this thing. And,
Okay.
Dastin just goes, hurt! And now he's carrying this thing, and he's still got the book on his back, so he's carrying, like, double weight here.
And Peony's like pretending to hold it up too. So
I'm helping.
Zoe, I know you'll never actually see this, but I hope I'm doing Peony justice. So
I would like you all to know, he grew up on a farm.
Yeah.
He got them arms.
yeah.
Usher like kind of looks at him, looks up and down, and goes, "Nice. Okay, come on."
And he just kind of like, what was nice? What was she talking about?
She's talking about the chandelier thing, obviously.
Oh yeah, totally.
All right, so Astrid gets into the room and says to Basira, Benedict, and I can never remember Sergio, and goes, "Okay, you're on the way." And she casts minor illusion, and makes it look like there's just a pile of books on the floor and just a bonfire.
Not yet, because we're getting him on the table first with suggestions.
Right, I'm sorry. I don't know why I forgot about that.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
Okay, so Dastin and Peony carry this metallic junk metal art piece, and they're kind of lugging it slowly. But when they finally
It's a
enter the
Banksy.
main room, what?
It's a Banksy.
It's a Banksy. They carry the Banksy into the room, and he just kind of looks past it over at Estrid. Hey, where do you want this thing?
You can put it right on the floor. She points just to a random corner right over there. It'll be a nice, like, water fountain.
Right on the refrigerator, so everyone can say. All right.
Yeah, all right, not a problem. And Dastin's just moving it over there. Not here in the world.
And then Benedict walks over. Hey, Gaston.
Yeah?
As soon as you're done with that, we're gonna play a little game. It's like a fun party game.
Oh, okay. What is it? He puts the thing
yeah,
down. They
yeah.
made it to the spot.
He starts casting. Can you pull it up? It's suggestion.
Oh.
It's called bondage.
Dastin's like hanging from a leather belt,
Yeah.
like, I'm not sure if I like this.
But I'm not sure I'm not like it.
I mean, hey, I love learning new things.
Yeah.
He starts casting the suggestion and goes, "I'm gonna need you to go and lay down on that table." And Dastin has to make a wisdom saving throw of 16. But I'm gonna. Oh no, I can't do anything because that doesn't really help. I was gonna cast a bardic inspiration, but never mind.
Bardic
Okay.
inspiration. You get on that table. You're gonna get on that table, and you're gonna do great.
All right, wisdom.
Oh, God.
5, it works. So
Absolutely.
What? Dastin, his eyes just kind of like lull for a moment where he goes like, okay, I'll go on the table.
I'm gonna go home and rethink my life.
I'm gonna go home and rethink my life.
That's the voice that you were looking for.
On a failed save, it pursues the course of action described to the best of its ability. The suggested course can continue to the entire duration.
Oh, sick!
I guess the duration counts as the ritual, so there you go.
Benedict goes, and now I'm gonna need you to stretch your arms up like this.
Hold on, Dastin goes like, do you want me laying face down or face up?
Lay on your back.
Okay.
Like you're gonna go.
I'm sorry, I just imagine him being ass up the whole time this happened. Just how fucking goofy that would look. I'm sorry, keep going. That was just really funny.
Dastin actually, like, unstraps the tome to his back, because he can't lay on his back with it on his back. And he stands it up, leans it against the side of the table, and then he, like, climbs onto the table and lies on his back.
And then Benedict goes, and now we're gonna do this thing, and I'm gonna lay right next to you with you. And we're gonna do He's gotta make it look okay, no, here's my logic here. He's gotta make it look like something fun is gonna happen. I don't fucking know. So
Not the kind of fun maybe Dastin wants, but you know.
I'm gonna lay next to you, but we're gonna both do this big
Wait,
stretch.
who is laying next to Dastin? Okay.
And he goes, we're gonna do this big stretch.
Okay, big stretch.
Like the big comfy couch.
And then he looks over at Basira and gives her kind of a nod, like, okay, now bind his fucking arms.
Get him!
Sarah just like for a second is like, oh my god, this is ridiculous.
Sorry, Carly. Who did you say that to again?
Basira.
Oh, Vasira. Okay, all right.
I mean, she's like thinking to herself, this is ridiculous. When she goes and try Dastin's arms. Time to the table. Like, this is so weird.
Sergio's just watching you all go back and forth, just trying to process what's happening right now.
And then it goes, okay, and now we're gonna do the same thing to our feet. and he looks at Basira and goes, do it.
I can't believe your wife isn't the one taking part in this. And she goes and tries to
Talking to Penny, like, hey, so we're still really good. She's like bringing her up to speed.
Okay. And Peony's just like, all right. I can't believe this is kind of working, but okay.
And then Benedict goes, good. Now we're gonna start a little bonfire.
And this just goes, a bonfire indoors, that's dangerous.
It'll be so good, Dastin. Nothing bad's gonna happen. This is a victory party for us taking down that big mess.
Oh, okay.
Astrid goes, oh god, and casts minor illusion. And then you just see a huge, like, stack of books on the floor and, like, a very nicely, like, almost, like, pyramid style. And then she goes, Dastin, I'm so sorry. And she, like, pretends to light it on fire.
Dastin, oh my god.
I'm sure Zoe playing Peony at this moment would probably be just dying of laughter.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna have like Peony freak out too, but then you told her what was going on, so you know.
Well, I forgot Peony's in on it because she's the one that's gonna be talking and kind of egging him on.
Right.
Yeah.
Dastin watches this. I'm just gonna say right now, the suggestion spell is broken. And he is looking at in silent, open-mouthed horror. And you actually see him kind of like struggle a bit. His eyes flicker back and forth. His head kind of nods. And then his eyes turn completely back and he just smiles going, wow, Newt, I didn't know you had it in you.
Why do you keep calling me that?
Oh, you know why.
Okay, we don't have time for this. But Sarah, I think it's time.
Yep. And Sarah she just kind of quietly she just kind of nods, like, because they're not trying to get Dis to go back in, so they're keep Dis's brain concentration on the outside. So she just kind of takes a seat in a chair and basically just acts like she's enjoying the show. She just has a drink and acts like she's enjoying the show, watching these viewers. As she telepathically communicates with Dastin, is like so she's in Dastin's mind and she's like, Dastin, I need you to calm down. It's not real.
All you hear back is just soft whimpering and just him repeatedly saying over and over again, "It's so dark. It's so dark. It's so dark. It's so dark."
And so Sarah, of course, she's not projecting herself into his mind, but he just hears kind of over his shoulder and is like, just hears her, Dastin, I need you to trust us. We are not against you. We know that this has not been who you are. Any pain that you've caused has not been your doing. And we want to help get rid of it. I need you to calm yourself.
Should I do some kind of check, or should
I
Dis do
guess.
some kind of check?
Yeah, maybe Dish should do the check. I guess a Constitution saving throw for Dis. Although it doesn't really matter, right? Like whoever it is, because you guys have.
Dis and Dastin, because they share a body, they basically have the same stats.
Yeah, so just roll a Constitution saving throw, I guess.
Although I would say should he throw with disadvantage since they're also talking to Dis outside of his body, like Peony would be talking to him about the Daemon Machina outside of his body.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that.
So my first roll was a dirty 20.
Oh boy.
Second roll is a 4.
Wow. Okay.
Shit.
So with Peony's help of basically saying like, okay, we're gonna get you the Daemon Machina, basically, but you just have to trust us because we can promise you once you've connected with the Daemon Machina, you will be able to just have whatever you want. And so Dis, you basically believe her, and yeah.
That is certainly a very compelling argument, little dear fairy of mine, but I find it quite odd how I will be able to take advantage of such a grateful boon when my vessel is tied down.
Oh, don't worry about that. It'll be fine.
What kind of game is this, anyway? Is this some new thing that you mortals have thought up?
Dis, you can me new. Why don't you tell me why?
I'll answer that question with another question, Newt. Speak to your mom lately?
Ooh, and Astrid, like, the bonfire kind of flickers for a moment because that did take her concentration away. And she goes, nope, not gonna bait me.
Come on. How long has it been? A couple months? Ooh, years? Ooh, quite a few years it's been. Oh, something must have happened.
Would that be a wisdom saving throw?
Probably.
You want to do that for me right now?
Yeah, I got you.
Constitution for concentration.
Oh, then maybe it would be Constitution then.
I believe so.
Okay. I just didn't want to have to keep saying Constitution saving throw, but I guess we're going to have to. So.
Oh, God. I got a 0.
Oh, no! Oh, God! I think I fucked you guys over. Oh, no.
You not only lose your concentration, but you get so mad that you just deck Dastin in the face.
Yeah, basically. Carly, Are you holding the vase right now?
No, I wasn't. I was doing a concentration
Okay,
spell.
all right, that's fine.
The vase is on the table. But I was like, Esther goes, that's fine that the bonfire is gone. I had a contingency plan. And she walks over and she looks at Visera and looks at Bennett and goes, I'm really sorry I didn't tell you guys this. I didn't really want him to get into your heads too. I'm gonna cast oh god, control flame. And I'm gonna hold it in my hand and I'm gonna walk over to the book. And I'm gonna say, this is what you're connected to, right?
And even Sergio's like, Estrid.
And Dis is just smiling of, oh, we're playing chicken now, aren't we?
I don't usually do this, but I imagine like Adam Warlock in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, like, don't be Rosh.
Adam was a bee. Oddly.
He's very different in the comics, but that's fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Benedict's like
The wife has gone rogue.
The wife has gone. Mr. President, the wife has gone rogue.
And in Daston's head, Visera's just like, you need to help us quickly, or quite honestly, this will go very sideways and not of our own fault, but your passengers' fault and doing. And if you don't
took me a minute.
Okay, so to answer Visera, you now hear the repeating voice of Daston in his head going, hot, too hot. And Dis is just smiling at Estrid going, come on, do it.
See,
You've gotten this far.
Going to do it. This isn't even a real fire. And she puts it out in her hand, and she goes, because you can't control us like you do him, which is why we're trying to kind of get you evicted.
Jeez.
So, after all that, Sergio basically says, all right, I think we best get to it now. And you see, like, the room suddenly gets, he holds out his arms, and the room gets suddenly very dark. With only a few lights flickering right now. And you see...
This is exciting.
You see the runes on the table start to glow purple, basically. And you hear Sergio softly speaking an incantation, like Hera smach talak ira, just whatever, that kind of thing. I didn't have time to come up with a whole language for that, so
Start speaking Klingon.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a disgrace to the Empire.
Yeah. It is a good day to die.
No, that's Vulcan, sweetie.
I tried. Okay.
Who apparently don't have their own language, which is very strange, but so you basically see now almost a sort of dark etherealness like start to fade out of Daston's body as Sergio is speaking the incantation. And it's just like this floating, shadowy figure just slowly working its way, and you see Daston sort of convulsing in the bindings as it happens. It's not quite entirely working, and Sergio is like, "We need something more. You need to keep trying. You need to keep baiting him."
I think Peony would probably know what to say. Benedict, I'm trying to think about what Josh would do in this situation.
Peony basically goes down to Daston's head and basically screams in the ear, "Come on! Come on, do it! You can do it!" Which I might make Peony do a persuasion check, but I have to bring up her.
In the meantime, Visera actually pulls out the book that she had found and kept hidden from Peony and Dastin that had some information about the it was the gatekeeper. If I remember right.
Oh, you mean yeah, the Guardian of the Abyss. That's what you mean.
Yeah, I knew I was close with that one. And she just kind of holds it up to Astrid and is like, I think this would have some interesting
Oh,
information
shoot.
that this might like.
I forgot Peony's not part of the campaign. She's not in the campaign.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, damn it. Okay, well, I'll give her like a +3 for persuasion, I guess.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Visera is like holding out the book towards Astrid and is like, I think this probably has some information that our
Wow.
parasite doesn't know and might be a useful book to burn.
Astrid takes it and says, Dastin, I'm really sorry, but... And then the book just lights on fire in her hands because she casts Control Flame, which is a cantrip, so I can do it as many times.
Well, the good news is Peony rolled a nat 20, so basically it doesn't matter what modifier would have given her anyway. So anyway, so with a 23, she's basically like, push, come on, push. And,
Your mother sucks in
hell, yeah. And you basically see that slowly, Dis is making his way out of Dastin's body. Like, it's almost like dirty sand, like, spilling out of his body.
If it helps, I actually have a picture of what he looks like outside of Dastin's body. What are you looking for?
I'm trying to find something that he can use. Benedict's gonna cast protection from good and evil.
Ah, okay.
That's a good one.
And he's gonna put that on Dastin.
All right. That's a cantrip, I assume, or something, right?
Let me check.
Nope, it is a level 1.
Okay,
Okay,
but you don't have to do anything, I guess, right?
Okay, let me look again.
Okay, hold on. Because I'm doing something at the same
I
time.
know.
Okay. That's what it looks like coming out of Dastin's body.
Cool. Let me look.
Oh, you're one of those.
Oh, okay, that's basically what I imagined, yeah.
Benedict goes and puts his hand on Dastin's head and says, "You're stronger than this. Come on." And then Astrid goes, "Actually, I've always wondered, can demons be afraid?"
Dis just kind of smiles and says, I wouldn't know, Newt. I came before them.
And she's gonna go, "Okay, I don't do this often, but..." And then she casts Fear at 3rd level.
Oh.
Okay, that's gonna be an interesting one. What is
This has to make a wisdom saving throw, or I guess a wisdom check of 14.
a wisdom check?
Wait.
Is
Really?
it a wisdom saving throw? Can you do a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attack, save.
Okay, I apologize.
Okay, I guess we'll just give Dis the same stats you have.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
was always the plan.
Okay.
Oh.
Dirty 20.
God damn it.
Shit.
Dis just kind of laughs and goes, oh, little girl. You're rearranging chairs in a sinking ship.
Okay, because I had another interesting thought.
All right.
We made copies of the Demon Machina, right?
I
like
think
Dastin
Dastin
did.
did. Yeah.
They're all written down in the
Do
book.
we have the old book?
Do you have Dastin's book?
No,
Yeah.
no. Do we have the book that it was originally in?
No, that's still all the way back in the first city that we were in.
Yeah, I think that was in the
No,
lot.
Dastin made copies.
Oh.
Yeah.
And she's gonna say, "Yeah, I really think that would work anyway, but as you can see, a little something else is."
Wait.
Because he's coming out of him.
Even Evan doesn't get it.
No,
This is coming out of Dastin.
No. Can you repeat that first sentence you said?
I
'Cause
didn't
that was...
think it would work, but as you can see, something else is.
Okay. I don't know why, but the grammar did not fit in my head right away.
It's all good.
That sounds it has the same energy of like it don't always be like that, right? Ooh.
It should be like that sometimes.
So Diz, while not afraid by in any capacity, is still slowly making his way out. It is still working for the most part.
And we don't need it to work. We just need to buy us some time.
So eventually, as the runes are still glowing and Sergio is still doing his incantation, he says, "Dis, I wish to speak with you.
Yes.
I wish to speak with you."
Oh, it's the book destroying boy from last time. Oh, so what is it that you want to talk about? I'm all ears, and I finally got room to stretch a bit.
And Sergio looks flat at Dis and says, "You don't believe demons can feel fear, do you?"
Oh, shit.
Again, I wouldn't know. I came before them.
And so, what Sergio does is his hands, which are out, suddenly turns forward in front of Dis. And you basically see this sort of electric red pulse start to engulf Dis. And it's just like... And it's almost like a cage, a circular cage created for Dis.
Oh, I didn't know you were into this kinky shit.
You have no idea.
Well, I'll definitely hand it to you, boy. You definitely had a solid plan this time.
Sergio kind of scoffs at that, and he slowly walks over to the table and grabs the vase. So I think you and I are going to have plenty of conversations in the coming days.
Oh, I look forward to it. Before I apparently am evicted, I just have one final thing to say. And this goes for all of you here. Treat each other well. Treat each other with kindness and respect. Hold tight to each other in these last few days. But just know one final thing. A hungry fool will always seek out what he's missing.
Fucking terrifying. I don't like that one bit.
And with that, Sergio opens the vase, and a sort of swirling vortex sort of engulfs Dis and brings him into the vase.
Evil containment!
Yeah. Kind of like Danny Phantom kind of shit, basically, you know.
And Dis is just laughing the entire time as he's going down the toilet.
And Sergio closes the vase, and you see it wiggle, and I would like Dis to make a strength check.
Shit.
Now that's going to be interesting because since Dis and Dastin share stats, strength is actually Dastin's dump stat. So let's see what happens.
Yeah.
A 3.
All right. So Diz is in there pretty succinctly. And Sergio puts it on the table and basically says, "All right, that's done."
And then after it kind of gives Benedict a nod, and Benedict like looks at Gaston and kind of walks up to him and says, "Hey, you okay?"
Hand on the shoulder. Hey.
Yeah.
Uh,
Can you go to Benedict's thing? Because I have Like,
What do you mean it goes badly? It's done.
Well, like if Dastin still is kind of freaking out a little bit. Scroll down.
What are you looking for?
Calm motions.
I don't think I ever actually saw that.
That's fine. Astrid has it, so he can just tell her to do it. So it's fine. He walks over and he goes, "Hey, you okay?"
Dastin slowly opens his eyes, and they are just like normal green eyes that he's always had. And he just kind of like looks around for a moment. He just kind of like looks at everyone one at a time. He looks at Vasira last. And then he starts to cry.
Okay, and Benedict immediately takes him like out of the binds, and Astrid walks over and goes, "Hey, Dastin."
Hey, champ.
And she touches him and she casts calm emotions. Which is he a willing participant? Because if he is not a willing participant, he does have to make a charisma saving throw of 14.
He is going to make a saving throw
Okay.
because even though he is not opposed to it, he's too frantic to really consent.
Got you. That's fair. Yeah, no, his emotions are chill.
His crying kind of gets reduced to like the shallow hiccuping for a moment, and he just kind of like, is he untied now?
Yeah.
Okay. He just kind of like sits up and he just kind of like withdraws for a moment. He's not looking at anyone anymore. And he's also just kind of like shivering.
Viscera simply walks over and hugs him.
And Sergio grabs him a coat, basically.
Dastin is rather shocked by Viscera's display of tenderness, and like after 3 full seconds, he just kind of like slowly nuzzles into her shoulder.
Comes and joins the hug. And I think Benedict would too. Peony is more than welcome to join. Group hug, everybody!
Peony,
just like,
Peony's
"Alright,
slowly
this
looking
is
at the
fine."
vase, but she's like, "Oh, all right."
And Astrid's like, "I swear to God, if you touch that."
I felt like that's in character for Peony.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Now this actually now begs the question, and this is Evan talking to you, Liam. With this act, Dastin has officially lost his patron,
Right.
and thus all of his warlock powers.
Okay.
So, should I just transfer all of his warlock levels into cleric?
If you want to do that, you can. So,
I'm not doing it.
So after the group hug, you see Sergio kind of like patting his hands and saying, "Well, despite the hiccups, I think that went pretty well. Unfortunately, we still have the problem of dealing with this thing." And
You have a problem with dealing with this thing. I will correct you on that.
and Peony's like, "I mean, I'll take it off your hands if you want." So
Both Benedict and Astrid are like, no, she won't. And Basira's like right there with him. But Benedict kind of asks him, he kind of like lifts it up and kind of like looks at it and goes, "What's the typical protocol for this?"
that is a very good question. I need to figure that out.
Gently put back.
Unfortunately, that is something I am going to need to figure out on my own, I imagine. And then you start to hear something scurrying around the walls a little bit.
Oh no.
And Sergio's even like, "What is that?"
Do you have mice? That's Astrid talking.
Probably, but none that sound like that. And the scratches start to sound a little more like hectic and violent, and you actually see Peony suddenly like go a little cold.
Wait, what do you mean? Like cold, like distant, or cold,
Just
like
just
ooh?
like just like a little like a chill down her spine kind of thing.
Okay.
Viscera looks at Sergio. Is Sergio holding the boss?
No, it's on the table because
It's
Benedict
on the
takes it up.
table.
Yeah.
Viscera's gonna grab the boss and hold on to it protectively.
Okay.
You don't want that thing getting opened.
What is that like a I'm trying to think. Would she roll like a athletics check or something, or what would be that to hold on to it?
Can you go into bed? Okay.
Let's see.
Benedict's gonna immediately, as Viscera's doing this, I just want to make sure that I still have that. Yeah, he is gonna cast at, I think that's second level.
No, this is first.
Okay, at first level, he's gonna cast protection from evil and good.
Okay, like it did with. Okay.
Yeah.
Guess I would maybe think it might be more so dexterity.
Yeah, I guess that would be a dexterity check. Yeah.
I would say it depends really on if something tries to take it away from her. I guess it would probably be a strength check just for the pure. If something tries to take it from her, can she hold on to it?
Right.
But like to be able to grab it and like successfully like hold on to it securely and safely, I would probably say dexterity myself. But
Okay. Well, why don't you make a dexterity check right now? Yes, Carly.
19 plus 2, 21.
Nice. All right. Yeah, you grab it pretty succinctly. So, Carly, you had a question.
Yeah. Can I don't know if this is gonna do anything because I don't even know if that's what this is. Can I cast detect magic on where the noise is coming from?
You can certainly try.
Okay. Do I have to like roll an Arcana check for that or something? Because that's literally just like you do it and you know.
I mean, if you want to roll an Arcana check, you can. So.
But I don't think you'd have to cast detect magic then.
I'll do both for good measure.
Yeah, because detect magic should just work.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got a 10, but I also casted detect magic, so.
Okay. Well, I can tell you definitively this is not magic.
Okay.
So you hear the scurrying pretty loudly now, and Sergio's just like, "What is that? What are we hearing?" And Peeny's like, yeah, we need to get out of here right now. We need to leave."
Shit.
And so Sergio's like, "What? Why?" And she goes, just trust me. Just trust me. We gotta go. We gotta leave."
Astrid looks at Peony and goes, "Peony, do you know what this is?"
I have a pretty good idea.
Viscera's just like, I'm not questioning it. Goodbye.
Yeah.
He starts walking for the door.
All right. Astrid like looks at Dastin. Are you okay to walk?
Dastin, he doesn't say anything still. He just kind of looks at her and then he like just shuffles out of the bed because now he's also starting to get panicked. And he's in like a sensitive emotional state, so while everyone is nervous, he is like flat out scared.
And Astrid puts out her hand for him to take.
And he takes it and he gets off the table. Before he runs off, though, he quickly doubles back
and grabs his book.
And he grabs the tome.
All right. And as Viscera is running away, you finally come to face with what this scurrying thing is. It is this like horseshoe crab looking mechanical little creature, basically. And it jumps you basically for the it jumps you for the vase, basically. So you're gonna have to make a strength check now. So,
Can I assist?
I
Or
mean,
am I too far?
you might be
up?
too far right now. So
Dang it. Okay. What about Benedict? Because
isn't he with you?
Yeah, he probably would be. Dang it.
12.
12.
Gotcha.
Oh,
12.
okay. So you don't drop it, but you do fumble it a little bit. Yeah.
No.
But unfortunately, the top does come back off.
No!
And Sergio is right there behind you, and he's able to, like, send a lightning bolt to destroy the little scurrying robot creature. But while that's happening, you see the smoke of Diz kind of come out, and it flies over, and it goes into Sergio. And you see Sergio kind of convulsing, like, "Ah! Ah! 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 Oh, this is different. This is very different.
Dis?
Hey, boy. Looks like we finally meet face to face, huh?
Say hello to the parasite that's been living in you for I don't know how long.
And
Yeah.
poor Jasmine, he's still in the sensitive state. He just kind of like withdraws and kind of gets behind the group.
All right. Well, it's
Astrid very protectively stands right in front of him.
oh, look at you, Newt. Still doing your job even after I'm all the way over here. I gotta say, I'm not quite feeling this body as much as the last one, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, I suppose.
Sarah's looking around for something to knock Sergio over the head with and knock him out.
You see kind of you see kind of Diz changes focus over to Visera immediately, like he whips his head over to her. What do you think you're doing?
Oh, see, I don't know that body as well, so I don't have as much of a problem with hurting that physical form as I do Dasty.
You might live to regret to say
I'm
that.
gonna knock you out now.
All right. Well then, so Sergio Diz basically says, "Now things are about to get very interesting," and we are going to leave it at that. So.
Oh boy!
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh,
I'm not.
shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been kind of wanting to do this for weeks. So.
I would have been at work right now if I didn't quit, and I would have been so pissed that I'm that.
Yeah. Well, I think with that we are gonna call it. So. I'd like to thank all my wonderful players for joining me tonight. So.
Oh boy!
Evan, I hope you don't mind me taking over Diz for a little bit, do you?
Oh no, go right ahead. And if
Okay.
you have any questions about how he is, feel free to DM me.
Okay, gotcha. I was trying to keep this as like a surprise as much as I could, but you could kind of tell by the way I was DMing that I was really trying to push us to this point. Kinda.
Well, color me surprised.
Yeah. But all right, so I think we're gonna call it here. I guess we're gonna be playing Metroid tomorrow, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay, it won't be streamed, but you can find it on his YouTube. So yes, once again, thanks to all my wonderful players, and I will see you all later.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.